behind bars on drug charges is starting a new chapter in his life. It's as an author. Langohr was the self-proclaimed top speed dealer in South Orange County. Now he's a top self-published author, mixing true life tales with fiction about life behind bars. We welcome author Langohr to Real Orange. We're so glad to have you with us, Glenn.
Thank you.
Yeah, taking a look at this book, this is it's a lot of words, as we say to the kids. Talk about what inspired you to start writing. Did you start writing while you were in prison?
Yes, I did. I was doing an 11-year sentence for drug charges, and I had trial transcripts that were about this thick, and I was waking up at 4 in the morning to start writing before the politics and survival of daily prison life invaded. And so I'd be writing on the back of the transcripts, and I got a typewriter. The blacks and Mexicans were at war, so I had pole position to get a good job with the only typewriter on the prison to type the second script in and then send it to my mom. So that's how roll call happened for about 7 years.
And this is the book that you were actually writing in prison. So it's mixed. It's sort of a truth and not so much just added in characters and that sort of thing. What parts of it did you put in? What parts of your experience did you decide to keep?
I paint with the true colors of life on a fictional landscape to protect the innocent and the not so innocent. It's pretty hard to say exactly what happens sometimes, like prison guards furnish drugs, cell phones, tobacco, paperwork on who is a child molester, that kind of stuff. It's kind of hard to write that without changing names, stuff like that. With roll call, I wanted to flesh out a deeper story about the drug war and about the prison union, California prison union, using terror tactics to keep building bigger prisons. And so I did get a little bit fictionalized with it toward the end, and it's just my writing style.
You bring that up. What is wrong with our prison system?
Well, that's a loaded question. It would take days to really get deeply into it. But I would say that we have to stop sending people to prison for petty drug crimes and for nonviolent crimes, and use drug diversions, self-help, 12-step programs, and anything else we can, because once you're in prison, there is really no rehabilitation. I say that they're breeding an addiction into an affliction much harder to escape, where races are segregated and gangs are the calling card. I mean, it's violent. Average day on the yard, you're hearing one of the yards, whether it's yours or another one, as soon as chow starts in the morning, you're hearing, everybody down, get down, down, blood guns coming, boom. It's just, that's life in there. And where's rehabilitation come when you're just trying to survive? So that's what I would say is the first thing is stop sending so many people to prison. The second thing I'd say is let's work on a new approach for people in prison, like giving them the tools to get out and have a new chance at life. Because if we don't, I mean, if they go in with mental problems, drug addiction problems, poverty problems, and then they're, stuck in that system where it's survival and, tattoos are the cool thing, or I say sometimes that Sally the soccer mom's son, Scott, goes to prison on drug charges. Maybe he got addicted to Oxycontin that the pharmaceuticals are selling in school, and he ends up graduating to heroin. In prison, Sally's soccer mom, Scott, is now a skinhead, because this is indoctrination. This is what's going to happen. So what we have to do is we have to give them tools while they're in there. Maybe it's computers, but of course you don't allow them to use the computers for certain things, but how about job search? How about resume building? How about writing?
Let me ask you this. You don't have any visible tattoos.
No, I didn't. I went against the grain.
How did you survive?
Well, I just went against the grain, and
But isn't that against everything that you just
yeah,
said?
well, I mean, I didn't bend. I'm one of the rare ones that just did it my way, and that's why when I went to the hole for almost 4 years in solitary confinement, because I just didn't bend, and I protected myself. I was involved in riots and stuff like that. But most people bend, and they just go with what's popular and fit in, get in where you can fit in.
Where can we find your book? Where can we get roll call?
Amazon. If you punch in my name, Glenn, Glenn, Langohr, Langohr, you'll see me. Google Amazon. I'm narrating my own books. I started writing prayer books. I'm working on a reality TV show that's more the solution to addiction. I met a great guy named Phil Duran, who is an ex-TV producer, who's really helped me with my recovery, and he's going to be instrumental in helping me with this reality TV show. It's called My Hardest Step, so that's what I'm most recently working on.
Very good. Best of luck to you, Glenn.
Thank you.
This is it's a fascinating read. We appreciate having you.
Thank you so much.
All right, thank you.
Plans to extend the 241 Foothill Toll Road from Oso Parkway to the Ortega Highway in San Juan Capistrano have hit a snag.
And that's because the permit needed from the San Diego Water Quality Control Board was denied at a recent hearing. Pat Haslam joins us now with more. Hi, Patrick.
Hi, Ann. Hi, Ed. That permit is one of many needed by the Transportation Corridor agencies to extend the toll road, which now ends at Oso Parkway near Tesoro High School in Mission, VAO.